This is the ARRIS heated jacket. It comes with a ton of pockets and 3 different zones that you can choose from and multiple different heating levels. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this jacket and everything, which is over on the table here, that comes with it. All right, so here's the jacket. I mentioned that this thing has a ton of pockets, and I'm going to show you that right now. So if you look right here, you see that there is one pocket going closer into the jacket here, and there's actually a really cool feature about this that I found out when I was running it recently. I'll tell you that in just a little bit. But then there's also a pocket over here. So there's 2 pockets on this side, one going this way, one going this way, each having an individual zipper. On this side, it's got the same thing. A pocket running this way and a pocket going this way as well. Where's that zipper? There it is. There's a pocket going that way. Now, you also have a pocket up here, and this pocket up here is a little bit special. So in this pocket, you have a USB-A connector here. And down in this pocket, so this would be the kind of lower left, you have kind of a turret lug connection here. Now, I'm going to grab the power bank. This is the power bank that comes with this jacket. This is the 7.4 volt version. And what you do with this power bank is you connect it to the jacket right here. And when it is connected through this cable, this USB-A cable is able to start charging your phone if you want to stick your phone up here and connect it with whatever kind of cord you need to do that. Then this guy goes in this pocket here. Now, I mentioned there's something cool about these 2 pockets that go in towards the jacket. Well, this jacket actually has heating spots right here where your hands would go into the jacket. So when I was wearing this earlier outside, it's a little bit chilly outside right now, I was able to stick my hands in the pockets and warm my hands with these pockets. Now, one cool thing about this too, on the jacket here, let me see if I can get you in a little bit closer. If I click each of these, you'll see that it turns red. Now, there are multiple modes on this jacket. Red is the most, so it's going to be the hottest. And then if you click again, they turn purple, pinkish, again green, again yellow, and then finally blue. And blue is going to be the least amount of heat. Now, this thing does have 8 heating zones, and if we get really close on here, you can actually see them. So this zone is the front, bottom, left, and right. You have the back, which is 2 lower back sections, 1 upper back section, and 1 kind of right at the back of your neck. And then this one is the upper chest area there. And those are all the sections, and you can turn these on and off individually. One cool thing you can do with this button here, boom, if you hold this button, turns all of them off. If you hold the button again, turns all of them back on. If you click them individually, you can make each one be heated a little bit separate. I had a family member wear this earlier, and they were telling me that we originally started on red because they thought, oh, I'm really going to want that. And then they came back to me and said, hey, actually, can you turn that way down? It's starting to get quite toasty in this jacket. Now, speaking of toasty, and since I'm going to finish with the pockets here, they've got a Velcro pocket right here, and they've got another Velcro pocket right here. The material that's on the inside here is incredibly soft, even to the point where I was wearing this earlier and I hadn't turned on the heating pads, but I already could tell, hey, I'm gonna be pretty warm. I actually don't need any more layers. I was wearing a t-shirt and this outside and I was good. Now, one cool thing they thought of too is they have this hood on here. The hood is able to be zipped off if you don't want a hood on this thing. And the hood does have pull strings on the side, so if you do want to cinch it around your face. One cool thing I noticed is this bottom section of the coat. So let's say you're wearing it, but it's just a little bit too big and wind is able to blow up your back. You can pull on this and it shrinks the ring that's at the bottom of the coat so it can really get close to your body so wind can't blow up your back. And then if you look at the sleeves here, this guy has Velcro, but it also is stretchy. So there's a section that's stretchy, so if you stick your hands in, it immediately seals your hand without you having to kind of take the Velcro and constantly mess with it. All right, so that's the coat itself. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull the power bank back up, and I'm going to talk about the power bank, the charging, and what I found with it. Okay, so this is the power bank here. It comes with a USB-C charging cable, so it's USB-C to USB-C, and it came with this USB-C and USB-A brick here, and I used this to charge this device back up today. Now, quick notes. This USB-C port is power in. The USB-A port and the turret lug port here, those are power out only. So this one is in and out. These are power out only, and there's a button right here on the side, and if you click it, it'll show you the current charge, and if you click it again, well, I don't have it connected, but if you clicked it again, it would tell you how much current is either coming in to the device if you're charging it, or how much current is leaving the device if you had the heated jacket on. Okay, so really quick note on the power bank. I have not found this thing to, the jacket itself, to draw way too much power on this thing. I really think how long this is going to last you totally depends on how much heat you're asking from it. If you're telling this thing you want all the heat all the time, it's probably going to draw a lot out of it. But if you run it on the lowest setting, and my experience was when I ran it on the lowest setting, barely sipped power. It really wasn't all that bad. Your mileage kind of varies on how hot you want to run the jacket. All right, so here's a quick rundown of all the stuff that came with it. You have this mesh bag here. I can't tell if the camera's picking up on that. This is a mesh bag, and I can only assume, I don't know this for sure, that this is actually a washer bag. So if you ever need to wash the jacket, you put it in this bag so it'll protect it a little bit more while it gets clean. And then you have this pamphlet here, and this pamphlet gives you all the information you needed. Then it has this kind of little card that just talks about the company and a little bit about what you bought. And then everything came in this black bag, and this black bag was wrapped in plastic. Of course, it also came in a box. So it was in a box wrapped in plastic in this black bag. And then the jacket itself was in this. The power bank was in this guy, and it was securely in there, and it was kind of packaged very, very well. Let's jump back over to the jacket, and I'm going to talk to you about the kind of outer shell of it. All right, so the exterior of this jacket is very nice. It is water wicking. I don't believe it's ever going to be able to get soaked. The inside is kind of furry, but even having this on without the heating, this is a very warm jacket. I'm telling you, I stood outside for 30 minutes, and I really didn't think it was cold outside until I took the jacket off, and I was like, oh my goodness. It's very cold outside. This is a phenomenal jacket. I had someone else wear it, and as soon as they put that on, they went, wow, this is so nice. I really like this thing. So if you're in the market for a heated jacket, man, this thing is fantastic. I am super impressed with it. Just from using it for a day, I can tell this thing is quality. It's going to last. That battery bank, I don't even have to use it in the jacket. If I just need to use it for my phone to charge it, you can do that too. So needless to say, if you're in the market for an amazing heated jacket, this guy is incredible. I absolutely love this thing. I would recommend it to you 100%.